What's up, Dolphins fans? Big week for the Dolphins this week, playing the Buffalo Bills. Gonna go over the matchup, how we think we can win. But first, make sure to subscribe, share the channel. I'd appreciate it. But yeah, let's get into it. Play the Bills on Sunday here. Both teams are 2-0, coming off of very good starts. I think it was more expected from the Bills, but not as much as the Dolphins around the league. So it makes it a intriguing matchup. You know, the Dolphins have, for better words, haven't played well against the Bills the past few years with Josh Allen. But this year it's different. Different for both teams actually. Bills got Von Miller, but the Dolphins added guys all around the field: Tyreek Hill, Cedric Wilson, Mostert, Chase Edmonds, Connor Williams, Teron Armstead, and Melvin Ingram. Just the starters that we added, big acquisitions. Also, a guy that's under the radar is Kader Kohu. He was actually the highest rated cornerback in the league the first 2 weeks. So we need him to continue playing well if we want to have a chance against this Bills team. So first we're going to start on the defense, then we'll get into the offense. But first, going to try doing videos, Madden videos, either just talking about the Dolphins or just playing, to let you guys know. But we'll continue with our normal schedule of uploads and stuff like that. But yeah, let's get to the defense. For the Dolphins, how to stop Josh Allen. They really haven't had much of an answer for him. But which is what is portrayed. The defense can't stop Josh Allen, whatever. But really, last season, the first game, we lost Tua, but I think it was 14-0 or something, like halfway into the second quarter, and they were stopping them. We just couldn't score. And then the second game, it was like 17 or 21-16, something like that, but not a lot of points allowed. Yeah, we haven't stopped him like completely from doing his thing, but that's hard to do for a quarterback of his caliber. But we've played well against him. It's just we haven't had that offensive firepower to score points, which if we had that, the offense we have this year, last year in that Buffalo game, we might have actually won that game, because it was 11-17 or 18 in the third quarter, and it was a close game, and that's without Tyreek Hill, most explosive player in football. But on defense, we really just need to contain Josh Allen. Don't let him extend the plays as much as he'd like to. Really just focus on don't let Diggs beat you, because Diggs has started off the season really well. I don't know if Gabe Davis is gonna play. He had an ankle injury. Didn't play on Monday, so we'll see how that goes. But if he doesn't play, that's actually a big not a win for the Dolphins, but it helps them out because they do still have Diggs, which Xavier Howard will probably be covering. And also, we just need to get our secondary needs to play well. We don't have Byron Jones until after the Bengals game, but the group sprint done okay, not not great, but they've done okay. If Gabe Davis does not play, we have to, their main guy, either way is Diggs, but we don't have to focus on anyone else as much as we would have to if Gabe Davis was playing. But still, our secondary needs to play well. Pretty much our whole defense. I would like to see that defense getting more pressure, more Jalen Phillips, and Emmanuel Ogbah getting pressure. We've seen Emmanuel Ogbah, but not as much of Jalen Phillips, so I'd like to see that. But then let's go to the offensive side. Last week, the offensive side really offensive just went. The offense went crazy, but that was against a Ravens defense that some might say was depleted. I did say it was depleted, but it's not the worst secondary. They have Marlon Humphrey, Marcus Peters, Marcus Williams, Kyle Hamilton, the rookie. That's not a bad secondary. What people are making it out to be, it's actually a pretty good secondary. But the Dolphins aren't gonna put up 42 points against this Bills defense. I don't think so. What I would like to see is really the same thing as last week. I don't think we're gonna score 42 points against this Bills defense. It's the best, one of the best, if not the best in the league. But we can definitely put up points if it comes to a point where it's a shootout. I think that we can stay in the game. But what I do want to see the same thing. Really, the Bills don't have one of their corners, Jackson. He was the one that had that horrible neck injury. Prayers for him, but he's not playing. And also Tre'Davious White isn't playing until week 4, same as Byron Jones. And then either it was a defensive tackle. No, sorry, it was an offensive tackle that got suspended. So on the defensive end, they're a little depleted. Not depleted because they still have a good group of guys, a great secondary. Jordan Poyer. Then they have Von Miller in the D-line. They have Rusale, which actually went to Miami. They have a bunch of great guys back there. So it's going to be tough. Those are just the main guys. They also drafted Kaiir Elam. So, I would like to see them push the ball downfield like last week, but we need to take those short. We need to keep the sticks moving. We've seen what Tyreek Hill has done to the Buffalo Bills in the past, and really it's been on those crossing routes, those slants, and he's just beat them with his speed. And he's actually, every time they've played him, he's made a huge difference in that AFC Championship the year before last year. It was a slant over the middle. It was like 10 yards. He took it for like 70 yards to the 1 yard line, making a bunch of defenders miss. And then last year he had that great play for I think it was a 70-yard touchdown too, but that was later in the game, which really helped the Chiefs win that game. But he's made a big difference against them, and the Bills they've had trouble with just Tyreek Hill alone with his speed. Imagine with Jalen Waddle and him. So I would like to, a lot of those crossing routes too. I think we just need to move the sticks. Not everything has to be a big play. We would like to see it, but move the sticks. Try to run the ball. They haven't. I think. Let's see. Hold on. Total rushing yards, 183 in 2 games, 68 a game. Not much. They've done pretty good there. And then they've really we saw Derrick Henry. They shut him down big time in their matchup against them on Monday. And really they shut Tannehill down too. Now Tannehill, I think Tua is better than Tannehill. Also they didn't have weapons, the Titans. So I think that we can, if we do those things, like those crossing routes, that gives us a chance to win. But at the same time, we need our offensive line to play like last week, if not better, because this defensive front, like I said, is one of the best in the league. Von Miller, they need to try and maybe double team him. Don't let him give Tua time. We saw what Tua did when he got had time in the pocket. He really which really that was the best offensive the best game the offensive line had since Tua was here. And look at the game he had. Yes, he has Tyreek Hill this year, but that was a big one of the big reasons why we were able to make that comeback, which isn't really recognized as much. But offensive line definitely needs to play good. We need to get even if it's like last week, run the ball like we did last week. I think it was like 60 or 70 yards. We do that, make them so it opens up the play action and those deeper plays. My prediction for this game, it's a tough one, especially because of who we're playing. But I really do think that, especially it's at home too. This crowd, it's probably going to be a sold out game, packed. It's after last week's game, great atmosphere. We have Tua has all the confidence in the world now, which is what I think he needs. So I'm gonna go with, I really believe in this team. I think we can pull off the upset and win 27-24. If we show up like that fourth quarter team against the Ravens, offense plays like that, defense plays like that. If we do that, we have a chance to win. If we don't play like that, we have to play almost a perfect game. But if we don't play like that fourth quarter, then I don't think we have a chance to win. But I think we will. Tyreek Hill has the Bills' number, but Josh Allen has our number. Again, Tua has all the confidence in the world. This whole team really does after the Ravens game. So yes, I do think they can win this game. I think it's gonna be a close game for sure. But I think they can pull off the upset and win this game. Let me know what you guys think, and remember to like and subscribe. Fins up.